Now, Marks&Spencer have released their half-year results this morning, and they are reporting a big drop in profits. They will close 30 of their exclusive clothing stores and will instead refocus now on food. Begs this question: why is Marks&Spencer consistently failing to hit the mark when it comes to fashion? We're joined by the retail expert Antony Welfare. Antony, thanks for coming in. We do, it seems to me, and many other people, obsess about M&S, don't we? Because of historical reasons and all the rest of it. They seem to be a bellwether for the entire retail sector. I can't remember the last time we did a story that said they were doing well.
No, there definitely hasn't been one for a while. It's been quite a few years of decline, and especially around clothing. Now, if you look at food separate, food has done extremely well over the last 10 years or so, and their quality, their adverts, done very well. But clothing, I think it's been on continual decline for probably 10 years or so.
Still relatively newish boss, Steve Rowe, retrenching away from clothing, more into the grub, and also from abroad.
Yeah, so it makes sense. He's making decisions, which is great. It's always good to make decisions, especially in the digital world we're living in. But he's talking about food and growing the food, which makes sense. But also, you've got to think of the profit and the margins. So they make a lot more money in clothing and home than they do in foods. And foods is obviously more competitive if you think about Aldi's and the discounters through to Morrison's rebranding, sort of invigorating it. So they're actually going head on into probably the most competitive market.
But this is such a familiar lament about clothing, isn't it? People say, but look at the way Zara turned around fashion so quickly. Why can't M&S? Why can't M&S?
If I knew the answer, I'd probably do Steve's job. Yeah. I think it's again, the scale of M&S has been so big, and their systems, their processes, they're old-fashioned. They're moving forward very quickly, but not quick enough. Whereas Zara's been new. It's probably 10, 15 years old, but it's a lot leaner, a lot meaner. And M&S have been through transformation over the last, say, 10 years or so, and it takes a long time to move it. And also, it is part of the British psyche, and everybody has an opinion. And
but VHS, VHS was part of the British psyche as well,
yes,
and it made this sort of portmanteau offer, didn't it? A little bit of everything. When the direction of travel seems to be offer niche, so you offer cheap food, or you offer an experience like Burberry, or you have a glass of Prosecco while you're shopping. You can't do it all.
You can't do it. Well, you can. Department stores do it, and they do it well. I think Selfridges. They're going from strength to strength. It's about the experience. When you go into a physical shop, you want to feel what the brand is about. You want to experience. You want to enjoy it. And the more that M&S can do that, the better it'll be for clothing, because you feel the brand, you feel the sort of quality.
Now, I'm having a very quiet day because most of the action's coming from America today, so I can do a lot of online shopping if I choose to. How's their online offer looking?
Their online is where they're struggling. Their online sales were up about 0.3%. It was basically flat year on year. You look at House of Fraser, Debenhams, a lot of the other sort of similar levels, they are growing significantly online. If you look at John Lewis's, a very good bellwether partner, a competitor, should I say, they have been growing significantly online, and it's around about 37% of their sales are online, which is significantly more. But that's collect at stores. So you could argue it's online, offline, but they class it as an online sale, so people have bought it on their mobile or on their desktop. So M&S is not there. It's a long way behind, and it's about this digital, online, offline, mobile experience that really needs to make the difference.
Well, it remains a fascinating story, as always. Anthony, really good of you to come in. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Let's say about the